The first example of leadership is the authoritative leadership. The authoritative leadership is also called visionary leadership. The leader set a clear visionary and direction for his or her organization and motivates his members to follow this direction. But the leaders allow them on how to approach direction in different flexible ways. And are the characteristic clear vision. In authoritative leader knows exactly what they want to achieve on their company. Next is strong direction. The authoritative leaders guides the team step by step so the staff are not confused about their tasks. Next is inspire and motivates others. Instead of forcing staff and members, the leaders encourage and inspire them to follow this direction. Lastly, confident decision making. They do not hesitate too much and can choose what is the best for the company quickly. And the example is Arnie Sorenson was respected business leader and the former president and CEO of the Marriott International. He was the first non-family who led this company. And this is how Arnie Sorenson demonstrated this leadership. Arnie used authoritative leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic by giving clear and honest updates about the situation at the Marriott International. He also gave a strong direction on how this company should move forward while showing care and support for the workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. And these are the strengths of the authoritative leadership. Firstly is clear direction, next is strong decision making, next is good during change of or crisis, next is improve focus, and lastly build confidence in the team. On the other hand, these are the weaknesses. Firstly is limited team input, secondly can reduce creativity, thirdly may feel too strict, next is dependence on the leader, and lastly possible low motivation over time.
Persuasive leadership is when a leader uses simple and clear words to influence others. The leader does not force people, instead they explain their ideas so that others can understand and agree. They also show care and respect to build trust. This helps people to feel motivated to follow. In the end, it improves teamwork and cooperation. One strength of this leadership style is good communication. It also builds trust and helps people work better together. It can inspire people to do their best. But it also has weaknesses. It takes time to convince people. Some may still disagree with the leader. It also depends on how clear the leader explains ideas. It may not work well when quick decisions are needed.
The next is consultative leadership. A consultative leadership is a style where the leader works with the team and listens to their ideas before making a decision. So the leader asks for suggestions to make a better choices but still make the final decision. Next is the characteristic of consultative leadership. The first is open communication. The leader fully shares and exchanges ideas with the team. Second, value employee feedback. The leader listens to and respects their opinion. And third, still reach the final authority. The leader still makes the final decisions. Next is the real-life examples of a consultative leadership. The example of it is Christine Duffy, the president of Carnival Cruise Line. She asked for ideas and suggestions from different teams in the company to help improve the guest experience. This shows that she values employee input before making a decision. Next is explanations of how the leader demonstrates the styles. So the consultative leadership is when the leader involves the team by listening to their ideas and suggestions before making decisions. It helps create a better decision through teamwork and open communications, where the leader still makes the final decisions. So next is the strength. So the strength of leadership is Next is strength. So the strength of consultative leadership first is better decisions quality. So decisions are improved because many ideas are considered. Second, employee feel valued. Team members feel important because their opinions are heard. Third, build trust between leader and employee. Open communication strengthens trust in the team. And fourth, promote teamwork and cooperation. It encourages members to work together and support each other. For the success of consultative leadership, one to consider is slower process. So if decisions making takes more time because opinions are gathered first. Second, possible conflict in opinions. Different ideas may lead to disagreement. And third, too many suggestions. It can be confusing to choose the best idea. And fourth, not sustainable. Fourth, urgent situation. It is not effective when quick decisions are needed.
So next is participative leadership. Participative leadership in hospitality means managers involve employees in decision making to improve service, teamwork, and guest satisfaction. Its key characteristics include empowerment, where employees are given responsibility, open communication, where staff can share ideas, collaborative decision making, and information flows. And the next is an example of a real life leader is Bruce Lincoln. He involves his team in decisions and encourages collaboration. Because of this, employees feel valued, become more creative, and help the organization succeed, and even during challenges. And now let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so one of his main strengths is his ability in strategic growth and operation. He knows how to expand the business while keeping everything running smoothly. And he also good at building trust in people, which helped Marriott grow successfully in the country, even during challenges like COVID-19. However, he also has some weaknesses. His leadership styles relies heavily on high-energy teams, which may not always be consistent. It's also affected by external factors like tourism conditions. Lastly, his approach is more suitable for large luxury hotel and may not be as effective for smaller businesses.
Now let's talk about incorporating leadership style. So what is incorporative leadership? So in simple terms, it means being a leader not just by a title, but by actions. A leader helps people grow, work with a team, and make sure everyone is working towards the same goal. It is about teamwork, responsibility, and guiding others to succeed. Now let's look at its characteristics. First is the integrated decision making. It means the leader considers idea from the team before making decisions. Second is cultural alignment. The leader makes sure that the team shares the same values and goals. Third is emotional intelligence or EQ. This means understanding people's feelings and managing your own emotions. Fourth is continuous learning agility. A good leader is always learning and improving. Lastly, stewardship and foresight. This means being responsible and thinking about the future. Now let's talk about a real life example of incorporate leadership. So Francis Kirat-Jan is a leader in the hospitality industry. She is the founder and CEO of organizations that support boutique hotels and women leaders. She showed leadership by helping business grow and supporting women in leadership roles. She also focused on mentoring and encouraging innovations. So how does she demonstrate leadership? She uses a mix of leadership styles: transformational by inspiring others, democratic by listening to her team, servant leadership by putting others first. She focuses on teamwork, shared goals, and building strong relationships. Now, her strength as a leader: she increases employee engagement, she encourages new ideas, she helps improve decision making, she builds trust with her team, and she adapts well to changes. However, there are also some weaknesses. It can be complex to manage, role may sometimes be unclear, conflicts can happen, and it can take more time to decide. There's a risk of imbalance if not managed well.
Next is transformational leadership. It's a leadership style where the leader inspires and motivates employees to create positive change instead of focusing on control. The leader emphasizes vision, values, and personal development of employees. Now, let's talk about key characteristics. First, idealized influence, where a leader becomes a role model that earns trust and respect. Second is intellectual stimulation, where employees are encouraged to think critically, be creative, and solve problems. Third is inspirational motivation, where the leader inspires the team through a clear vision and purpose. Lastly is individualized consideration, where the leader gives attention to each employee, needs, growth, and development. For a real-life experience, we have Isadore Sharp, the founder of Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts. He is known for transforming the hospitality industry by focusing on a people-first approach. He believed that if employees are well taken care of, they will also provide excellent service to guests. He demonstrates transformational leadership by inspiring employees through a clear vision of excellent service, building trust and a strong relationship within organization, and empowering employees to make a decision. Now, let's move to the strength. Transformational leadership inspires employees through a clear and meaningful vision. It gives purpose and direction to work. It also motivates employees to become more creative and confident, and helps them develop their skills and grow within the organization. However, it also has weaknesses. This leadership style depends heavily on the leader's ability to inspire others. If the vision is not clear, it becomes less effective. It can also be emotional demanding for the leaders, and it may not work well in the situations that require very fast decisions or strict control.
Now, let's head on to transactional leadership. Transactional leadership focuses on achieving goals through a clear system of rewards and punishments. Leaders ensure tasks are completed efficiently by setting expectations and motivating employees with incentives or consequences. So these are the key characteristics of transactional leadership. First is clear structure and rules. Employees follow strict procedures. For example, service protocols in hotels and restaurants. Second is performance-based rewards, bonuses, tips, or recognition for meeting targets. Third is close supervision. Managers monitor staff closely. And fourth, short-term focus, emphasis on daily operations rather than long-term coach. Fifth is proactive leadership. Things are quickly addressed through feedback or penalties. So these are the example of real-life leader. Raycroft, an American visionary who was behind the aggressive successful franchising of McDonald's restaurants, developed of the McDonald's Corporation franchising program. So how the leader demonstrates the style? Focuses on maintaining consistent quality and performance across all branches by enforcing strict standards, rewarding good results, and closely monitoring operations to ensure efficient and customer satisfaction.
We will be discussing democratic leadership. This leadership style focuses on involving employees in decision making, encouraging collaboration, and valuing everyone's input before making final decisions. Instead of one person controlling everything, the leader listens, gather ideas, and work with the team to come up with the best solution. Democratic leadership has several key characteristics. A shared decision making where team members are included in important choices. Second is open communication, meaning ideas and feedback are freely expressed. Third is employee involvement, which makes everyone feel valued. It also promotes team collaboration, build trust, and empowerment. It encourages innovation because people save sharing their ideas. A real-life example of a democratic leader is Herb Keller, the co-founder of Southwest Airlines. He was known for his employees-first philosophy. He believed that employees are happy and heard. They will provide better service to customers. Because of his leadership style, Southwest Airlines became one of the most successful and admired airlines in the industry. So Keller demonstrated democratic leadership by encouraging employees' participation and valuing their opinions. He created a work environment where employees felt respected and heard. Because of this, the company built strong employee loyalty, teamwork, and excellent customer service. This shows how involving people in decisions can lead to better performance and stronger relationships within the organization. Now let's look at the strength of democratic leadership. It increases employee motivation because people feel included. It improves teamwork and innovation since ideas came from different perspectives. It also enhances job satisfaction and helps build a strong organizational culture. However, this leadership style also has some weaknesses. Decision making can be slower because many opinions are considered. There may be conflicts in ideas, especially in large groups. It is also less effective in urgent situations where quick decisions are needed. Lastly, too much consultation can sometimes reduce efficiency. In conclusion, demographic leadership is effective in promoting teamwork, creativity, and employee satisfaction. However, it must be used properly, especially in situations that require fast decision making. Thank you for listening.
Next is autocratic leadership. So, what is autocratic leadership? It is a leadership style where the leader has full control over decisions, meaning the leader decides what to do, how to do it, and when it should be done, with little to no input from the field. This type of leadership focuses on authority, discipline, efficiency. It commonly used in situations where quick decisions are needed. Now, let's move to its key characteristic. Autocratic leadership is known for strong authority, meaning the leader is always in control. It also follows a top-down approach, where instructions come only from the leader. There is strict supervision, so employees are closely monitored. Another characteristic is fast decision making, since there is no for group discussion. And lastly, there is limited collaboration, meaning employees have fewer opportunities to share their ideas. For a real-life example, we have Gordon Ramsay. He is a world-famous chef known for his strict and disciplined leadership style in the kitchen. He demonstrates autocratic leadership by giving direct instructions, making quick decisions during busy operations, and maintaining strict control over his team, especially highly pressures. This leadership style works well in the hospitality industry because the environment is fast-paced and the kitchen is timing delivery important. That's why strong leadership and quick decisions is necessary. Now, let's talk about the strength. Autocratic leadership helps maintain high quality and discipline. It is very effective in fast-paced environment. However, it also has weaknesses. This leadership style can create a stressful work environment. Employees may feel pressured and unable to express their ideas. It can also lower morale and limit creativity.
Next is the servant leadership. The servant leadership is not all about serving customer, but also serving the industry stakeholders, such as employees and communities. This leadership prioritizes to firstly serve and help the organization. And this is the characters of the servant leadership. Active listening to the employees and the members. The leaders try to understand and feel their team. Next is commitment to growth, and lastly, general awareness to the all situation of the organization. This is the example is Cherry Bachelor is the former CEO of the Popeyes Luciana Kitchen. She focused on empowering and training and employees rather than just profits. And Cherry serving other first, she listening, supporting growth, and leading with a humility with which help Popeyes into successful. Servant leadership. Firstly, builds a strong trust. Next is improve teamwork. Third, increase employee motivation. And lastly, create positive work environment. On other hand, these are the weaknesses. Slow decision making, can be taken advantage of, less focus on the results sometimes, and not effective in the strict situation.